Alright guys, welcome back to Opimation. So one of my students was asking me about the bouncing ball and the interpolations where the bouncing ball comes down really quick, sharp bounce, bong, bong, bong. Like how can you relate that to the hips? So I have an example here of a little animation I did back when I was at school, animation mentor, and it was a pantomime shot. And I think this is a perfect example I can show. Like, so if we play through this, let's move this up here. So if we play through this animation here, so you might have seen this from the show reel, but he goes up and then he's looking through the telescope and he gets frustrated and then he kind of lets go telescope and he falls down. Now, I use that concept here when he falls down. So here you can see, I'm seeing the ball as the bouncing ball, the hips as the bouncing ball all the way. And I'm tracking, I'm using this hips here. So I'm using this dot. I'm tracking the hips with this dot here. I'm seeing where it goes, everything. I'm drawing all over, seeing where it goes. I used to draw on the screen, dot, 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 you know, to see where it's tracking it. So anyway, where I use it is, for example, say if we come here. Actually, you know what? That's better, isn't it? Yeah, say, yeah, that's much better. So like when he bangs it, where you feel it, you see this bit here, bang. Look at the hips here, bang, bang. If you look at this hips here, bang. It's going there. So 1, 2, 3, 4, bang, bang. Now if you go here to the graph editor, you will see that's how the hips are. You see the interpolation there? Bang, bang, just like we did the bouncing ball. Bang, bang, how it relates to the, and it can be the same way in the x-axis and the z-axis, you know. This looks right because it's y, so it's gonna go bang, bang. But if you look in the top view, it could go x or z, whichever way direction that is. So that's an example of how the concept of the bouncing ball is related to the hips and how you can have like sharp, bang, cartoony, like kind of sharp lands and coming up interpolations like that. So that's why I just wanted to share that with you, just to make it clear, like it's following an arc. So for example, if we go to animation, let's go to, just get rid of this, let's go to animation, visualize, editable mesh, yeah? So there, so if you look here, there's a dot right there, right? This is the dot. This is the controller, the center of the controller. That's what you're tracking. Now if you look, if I frame by frame it, see if you look at that, it's following this arc. It's following this arc all the way down. This one, sorry, this one here. So if we go and check this, see that control, look at that point on the transform gizmo, the YZ is following that complete arc, up, down, up, and then it goes forward, slightly shuffles. But that's basically what I'm doing. That's all you're doing with the hips, is the bouncing ball. That's the concept when you, and obviously you see all the other crazy arcs going on here. So it's going like, I'm following all these arcs all the way. Like even here, going to this way, following it down. And then here, I mean, this was like 12 years ago. I could clean this up more, like this bit. Like looking back now, I could clean this bit here. I could have made it go maybe more. I mean, it's going like this, right? It's going like this, but I could have made it just go upward and then down like that. But you know, it's always after, isn't it? But that's what I wanted to show. When you get to here, and when he bangs and he comes back, the interpolation is bang, bang, bang. So that's exactly here. So when it corresponds to here, This is the bouncing ball. So it's representing this bang. And what I've done, I've broken the tangents. So there's more of that impact. So it's not soft like this. If it was like that, it'd be soft, the landing. But I didn't want the landing to be soft. I want it to be bang, bang. So that's why I added these tangents, and I played around with the spacing on both sides here, this way and this way. Basically I'm trying to add sharp in and sharp down. So it's like bang, bang. That's what you're trying to do. So that's just a little thing I wanted to show you guys. One of my students was asking about that. So I just thought I'd just do a video with it. And it's that simple. So when you break it down like this, you see how simple it is, like just the ball, one component at a time. You're seeing the same thing you could do with the wrist. You choose the wrist, and then you see the middle bit of the wrist. That's what you're tracking. That's what the computer's going to automatically track, that middle bit. That's the arc. That's what you're tracking. When you track that all nice and clean, your animation will look nice and organic. Yeah, we're talking about arcs going like this, like that, but look, there's arcs going everywhere here on the hips, right? But you're getting nice curves everywhere. That's what you want. So I hope that helps with the bouncing ball relating to the impacts. Yeah, so if you like that, if you found that helpful, please share, like, comment. It'll help my channel, help this channel grow. And I'll see you in the next video. Happy animating.